Centuries before scientists confirmed that all matter was made of atoms, the Greek philosophers Democritus and Leucippus hypothesized that the universe was made of atom-like particles. Leucippus was the mentor of Democritus. He was the original founder of the atomic theory. Democritus, however, expanded the theory. They believed that all matter was made up of tiny, indivisible particles. They were called atomos, Greek for uncuttable. He hypothesized that atoms cannot be destroyed, differ in size, shape, and temperature, and are invisible. Democritus is also known for his contributions to math, as he studied the Pythagorean theorem for a part of his life. Not much is known about either of their lives. Some people question if Leucippus even existed. However, it is undeniable that their work contributed greatly to modern science. Democritus was born in Abdera, Greece in 460 BC. He studied math, science, and philosophy in Athens, Thrace, and Abdera, Greece. He traveled to many ancient cities such as Egypt, India, and Babylon. He was very rich and lived most of his life in Abdera. He is known to only have 73 works, as only a few of them survived. It has been said that Democritus' father was from a noble family, which gave him the riches that he had. To feed his thirst for knowledge, he traveled across Greece to learn about its cultures and its many philosophers. Democritus was also known for his simplicity and commitment to his studies. There is a story where he blinded himself on purpose so that he could not see the world's affairs. He is also known for his sense of humor and was referred to as the laughing philosopher. He died in 370 BC at the age of 90. To initially find the atom, Democritus conducted an experiment that can still be done today. He grabbed a seashell and kept on cutting it in half. He knew that if you kept on cutting it even more, it would still retain the properties of the original object. He also knew that if he continued to cut the seashell, it would get so small that it could not be cut anymore. He called these pieces atomos, or as we know it today, atoms. Using this information, he came up with a basic theory. Number 1. All matter is made up of invisible particles called atoms. Number 2. Atoms are indestructible. Number 3. Atoms are solid but invisible. Number 4. Atoms are homogeneous. And number 5. Atoms differ in size, shape, mass, position, and arrangement. The original model of the atom was simply a round sphere with no electrons, protons, or neutrons. He created this model. Democritus' theory differed from another popular theory at the time by Aristotle. Although his theory was unpopular compared to Aristotle, his theory explained a more logical way to represent the atomic structure. The properties of an object were based on its atoms and how they interacted. According to him, it was due to how much space was between them, how they moved, and its shape.
Ultimately, Democritus' atomic theory helped him become one of the founders of modern science. While his model of the atom wasn't as accurate as the ones we have today, it provided a basis for which other scientists come up with their own models and theories. Scientists such as Niels Bohr and John Dalton used his work to make advanced models of the atom. Democritus' theory stated that 1. Everything is made of atoms. 2. Atoms are indestructible. 3. Atoms have always been and will always be in motion. 4. Atoms differ in size, shape, mass, and position. And 5. Between atoms there is empty space. He gathered this information after cutting a seashell until it cannot be cut anymore. He called these small invisible pieces atoms. The first atomic model had no electrons, protons, or neutrons. He thought that the solidity of a material corresponded to the shape of the atoms involved. For example, water atoms were more slippery, air atoms were light, and solid atoms were hard and sturdy. Thanks to Democritus' contributions, we have had new breakthroughs in the atomic theory, and it has become accepted around the world.